What is good, YouTube? It's your girl Yaya, and I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be telling y'all a story time about how I thought, well, how my ex cheated and all this other stuff. My ex cheated, we got back together. I don't know. Just watch the video to find out. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my socials, and let's get into the video. Okay, y'all. So I know this dude ever since I ain't even get out of timeline. Okay, I gotta get out of timeline, but I just hope you don't watch this video. But I knew him ever since I knew of him when I was 14, cause his sister introduced, she introduced us and stuff like that. And I knew of him when I was 14. About time I was 15, something like that, I finally re-mentioned him. I re-brought him up, and I told his sister, like, yeah, who was that and all that other stuff. She got the little bush collar, and she hooked me up. So we talking with her. We ended up getting together sometime in November. I feel like it's sometime in November. I don't know. I think we started talking in November because it was my birthday. I don't know when we got together, but we was together for 4 months after we broke up. But let me get back into it. So I'ma call him, let's see what's the good name to call this dude. Red. We gonna call him Red. We just gonna call him Red because he likes skin. Just gonna call him Red. So we talking or whatever and everything else. Everything seemed good and stuff like that. But it was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how them little females know dude was talking. But every female that actually came towards me and said, oh, I'm talking to your boyfriend, something, this, and third, I'm like, I was just ignoring, like, baby, how you know of me? Like, how do you know that we're together? The fuck, we wasn't even like into like a good amount of time. Like, it wasn't even like a long ass relationship with females already inboxing me and shit like that. I went with the shit. Now I let that slide because a hating ass female just gonna be a hating ass female. So it was like until one time my cousin had showed me that he was talking to this other girl, and I'm like, keep in mind, this not the first time that he actually talked to another girl. This not the first time that we caught him. It's finna be like further down into the story when we had caught him. So again, he talked to this girl. I had screenshot and showed him like, okay, so this is what we doing. Like, this is what we doing. All this other shit. And I'm like, I was through with dude. I wasn't finna get back with him no more, none of that shit. He sat up there and was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. So shit, I stayed. I ain't going nowhere. The fuck. I guess he want me to stay. Somebody finally want me to stay in a relationship. Okay, bet that shit up. So yeah, I confronted him about it. He was like, no, stay, something like that. I won't text no other bitch no more and all that shit. And I had to it was countless times when he over there saying that he ain't got no bitch or whatever, shit like that, third. And I had to confront him about that shit. He was talking about some oh, I'm only doing this just for likes, views, just to get friends. Cause like, in my eyes, nigga, you don't need none of this shit, cause like, you got my attention, you got my heart. I'm all for you, I'm all in. You feel me? Thought that was enough. But it went. So this kind of times, shoot, like, we steady catching this nigga in some lies. Like, he steady cheating and shit like that. And I'm letting it slide, like, plenty of fucking times. Cause like, I done caught feelings for you. We together now. You feel me? We're together. And me, I'm a loyal bitch. I ain't gonna cheat. I'm loyal as fuck. So yeah, like, I let him slide after that. You feel me? So it was my cousin. Like, okay, so it was one of them days. I'm just not getting back from school. I'm looking forward to my dude, you know what I'm saying? Text him and everything, go see how he doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what happened? Here go my cousin coming up, cause she was suspended. She rode with them, with him, his sister, and cousin, and this other girl. Trifling. I'm called a bitch trifling, cause she trifling, and I feel like she knew. Nah, I feel like she knew. So, cause now, keep in mind, we thought that we was keeping the secret from everybody, cause like at the end of the day, I didn't want my folks were strict as fuck. They ain't need to know that I had to do at the moment. And you feel me? So everybody actually righteously knew. Everybody knew that me and Red was together. So in my eyes, like everybody knew. Everybody knew. Like, how could you not know? Okay, so I get back from school, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like an hour or something later, I'm up in the bed laying down. Here she come, Erica. Erica, I gotta tell you something. Come in my sister's room. We come in my sister's room. And this is my real sister. We go in her room, and this is what she doing. Well, this is what she's saying. He was over there trying to get with some girl. His sister over there dropping him off. You know what I'm saying? His sister over there dropping him off at other bitches' houses. You know what I'm saying? He going to multiple bitches' houses, bitch after bitch after bitch house. And I'm like, well, damn. Ain't no telling how long he stayed up in there. And you know what I'm saying? They stopped somewhere, and Trifling, the snake, Trifling, sat up there. She was twerking on. Before all of this happened, any of this shit happened, I don't understand how she didn't know that me and him was together. That bitch knew I'm not fucking stupid. She fucking knew that we was together. So before any of this happened, she sat up there like, okay, so all three of us was in the living room. Trifling came in first. She sat on the couch. I was already at the table over there in the little on the other side of the living room. I was at the table on my phone. He come in, he standing in the middle. He wanted to walk over there and give me a hug. Then he looked back over there at her. So I'm already knowing that they had some type of dealings with each other. They already did something. I'm not fucking stupid, but I looked over it. I just wanted him to come to me. I wanted her to come to me before any of the other shit happened. But they ain't come to me. Ain't nobody came to me about shit. Not a goddamn thing. And me and old girl was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was my other fucking sister. Like, I looked up to this girl. Like, I look up to my real sister. Like, they doing what they doing motivates me to do what the fuck I gotta do. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, I knew this girl for a long ass time. She wanted to sit up there and, you know what I'm saying, sneak around my nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. So, he over there, he trying to come towards me. Then he look back over there at her. He finna come towards her, and he don't know what to fucking do. He just over there sitting in the goddamn middle. And then I just got up and left. Cause I'm like, why the fuck you ain't come to me? I'm your girl. And she just sitting there looking like, she just sitting there like, cause she know what the fuck is up. She just sitting there like, she over there like shook, like she like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the bitch knew she was in, like, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Yeah. She knew what was up. So I just got up. I walked right past him. He was like, he thought I was gonna run into his arms or some shit. No, if I'm your bitch, you supposed to come over there and give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Come to me, not come to her. Cause that's not your bitch. The fuck? It's not your bitch. So I went upstairs and that situation over. So let's come back to the part when my cousin come back and she tell me what's going on. So he was in multiple bitches' faces trying to get with this bitch, trying to get with that bitch, and the next bitch, and the third. And here go Trifling Snake over there twerking on him and shit. And I'm like, huh? What the fuck? And he just letting that shit happen. Like, bitch, you ain't got no ass. You disco fucking bobby. I know I ain't got no ass, bitch. I got a body. A fucking body. Now, I ain't shaming nobody, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that shit pissed me the fuck off. That was a fake ass apology that I got. And I ain't had no right to apologize for shit, so I didn't apologize for shit. I really didn't. But yeah, all that happened, and I didn't want to talk to him. After I found out all that shit happened, he was right outside. He was gonna come in, but I guess he felt the vibe or whatever, and he just left right back out. He knew it was up. All the females down in the living room. It ain't like we ain't never been in the living room before, but I think I gave him that glare. I gave him a glare, and I was like, you bitch. I was ready, but you know, I'm not finna chase your ass out there and make a whole fucking scene. That's not what I was about. I wasn't finna do that shit. That's not what I was about. So, all that happened, and I ain't wanna talk shit out. Like, this man, like, you the first nigga I done took serious, and you wanna sit up there and do all that shit. He was righteous to my first boyfriend. That was actually my first boyfriend. Out of every other nigga I dated after him, I could not take serious. I did not take no other nigga serious but him. So after that, I didn't want to talk to him about none of that shit. And I posted on my like, I knew before this was finna happen. Like, some in my head was like, man, you know what? I think something finna happen. I think we finna end up breaking up soon. I was like, I hope we don't break up soon. Like, I'm hoping that we didn't. And I know I ain't jinxed myself. I just had the feeling. You feel me? I just had the feeling something was finna happen. So I was on TikTok. I was just scrolling down, and it was like this little video song. So I'm single. I do whatever I want. Stop posting that shit. And that's what ended the relationship. And like, after that, this nigga like constantly, like, it don't never like be like a chore, or like it don't never really be annoying until y'all break up and this nigga constantly over your fucking house. Like, when we was together, you was not constantly over the fucking house. And get this, he was cool with my folks and my brothers and my uncles and my cousins and shit. But it don't make no sense for you to keep coming over the fucking house, bro. You could have stayed where the fuck you was at. You could have asked him to come over to your sister's house where you was chilling at the moment. You ain't had to keep coming to my fucking house. It's not what you had to do. But he ended up apologizing. Like, he was over there. I was in my fucking feelings, dog. Like, for real. I was over there crying, listening to sad music, crying my damn self to sleep. Nigga, I was up in there sitting I wasn't even in the dark, but the TV went on. I had my little blanket wrapped around me. I was over there just sitting down. And this nigga gonna come up to my son, hey, you know where your brother is? I'm like, huh? I was like, I started up to myself, no. And I rolled my, damn, still recording? Okay. I started up to myself, no, and I rolled my eyes like, nigga, why is you in here? Fuck on. Damn, let me grieve in peace. And he didn't apologize until like later on, like sometime on. And I'm just like, took you long to fucking apologize. And I was not over this dude. We was together for 4 months. 4 months might not be none of y'all, but that was my longest relationship. That's my first relationship. So yeah, nigga made it seem like he wasn't gonna be. So shit, you feel me? But like, he apologized, stuff like that, and it's like at the same time, he was still trying to get something out of it, and I ain't really fuck with that. Like, if we ain't together, then we ain't doing shit. You feel me? We ain't together, we ain't doing shit. Cause he sat up there, I don't know, to my son, give me a hug and all this shit. We righteous not together. I don't give a fuck if you still like got some type of feelings toward me. You should have been apologized. Should have been like, I held this grudge for so fucking long. I'm righteous 17 and I ain't let that shit go until like I was 16. Like last year. I ain't let that shit go until last year. Feel me? I ain't let it go till last year. And I ain't text him until last year. Like, we would text back and forth, but like somehow we end up stop texting. So, and like, he'll add me, then I unadd him, then add him back, and then I block him and stuff like that. Like, I was really trying to let go of what this nigga did. Like in my mind, like that shit was so epic because I'm like, what the fuck? Like how the fuck can you? What the fuck? I just wanted my brothers to. But you know, I knew they wasn't gonna do that because they just pie as fuck. They pie as fuck. But any fucking ways. So what happened? We would text back and forth and stuff like that, and we would text back and forth and stuff like that. But like it wouldn't really be on no type relationship type shit. The only time I try to get on, like he'll add me, then I'll delete the friend request. Either I block him, either I unblock him, add him back, and all that other shit. So that's what happened. And me, I was so hurt by it. I ain't get like, ooh, I back y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. It took a long time to come back and do this. I'm over here cold. Okay, got some McDonald's. Can y'all see that? This could be a eat with me. Can y'all even? The cheese. Ah. Okay, y'all get my food. But we would text. Like, it wouldn't really be like, we'll text back to back, then all of a sudden we'll stop. You feel me? So, like, then there'll be times he'll add me and I'll block him. I don't drop the fry. I don't know. It was just, But, okay, so this is years now. And I'm still holding on to this grudge, you feel me? Cause, you know, I couldn't let go. I couldn't let go of it. You feel me? Like, that hurt was the type of hurt that I would never want to feel again. I wouldn't which they don't know fucking about. Well, that first heartbreak was something else. So, that happened. It's my 16th birthday now. God, no, it's my 17th birthday. It's coming up, leading up to my 17th birthday. Like, and sometime in November, my cousin ended up, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know me, I never really got over him. Like, I still had the same feelings for the dude and everything. I never really got over him. So, I'm constantly talking about this dude. Every time I try to forget about him, he come, like, the next week. Like, the next month, I'm still thinking about this nigga, So she just, you know what I'm saying? I guess she thought she was doing me a favor. And she texted him for me. And then that's how we ended up texting again. I ain't texted him. She texted him. Because, you know, my pride wouldn't let me text him first. So yeah. That's how we ended up texting. And we was texting all the way until... To this day, we still texting a little bit, but I can't say a little bit because now it's a little complicated. But we ended up texting, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I got bold over the years, you feel me? And I'm like, okay, hold on. He over there calling me sis. I'm like, no, the fuck, come direct. You my nigga. I ain't say that for real, but that's how it was. So what happened? We was just texting. Like, we'll be on FaceTime and everything else. And what I did was I was like, okay. I said, spin that block one more time. And he don't put a fucking young card on me. Nigga, you ain't nothing but a year older than me. The fuck? A year older. Stay online. I ain't nothing but a year fucking older. Talking about some, oh, you too young. But you like an old bitch. The fuck? I like older niggas, but that's different. So, It took goddamn a whole. I feel like it took a whole year for us to get back together. It's because I wasn't constantly like, I guess we texted one time and I was like, okay, you gonna pull up? I thought he was gonna say no, but I kept going at it. Okay, you gonna pull up? He's like, yeah, let me see what you want, pull up. So he pulled up. No, he didn't pull up the first time. That pissed me the fuck off. I was so fucking upset because, no, this is like, I think it's sometime in January when he actually pulled up. Sometime in January. But the first night, I was gonna go out and see him. Sneak out and see him. He didn't pull up. And I was out there in the fucking cold. But second time, he actually pulled up. And I spent like, it didn't feel like some hours, cause like, I'm happy as hell. I'm with this nigga again, finally. And so I get in the car, we drive out. We sat there for like a second, and then we drove out. And so yeah, we talking and everything else. We kissing, whatever. No, we didn't get into that. I had to be bold. But we talking for a minute. We kissing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into details because that's none of your business. But, well, depends on if I get a lot of views, then I'll tell a story time about that. But, so, we over there talking and everything else, and I don't know, we righteous just catching up and all that other stuff. We really catching up on some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? And so he said some shit, and I'm like, nah. I told his ass straight up, said, I told him, you're not going nowhere. Now that I got you, I'm not losing. You feel me? Now that I got you, you not going nowhere. That nigga don't get it in his head. He locked down. I don't know why that nigga don't get it. He locked the fuck down. He think he not. He think he not. Cause I can't get to him right now. But when I get to him, that nigga done with it. Nigga probably wish he ain't never met me. Burnt ass fry. Probably still eat it. But yeah, so we still got him. After that, we linked stuff. Then he had something to do. But I stayed with him probably like for like 30 more minutes. And then he dropped me off. So yeah. Then a few days later after that, we ended up getting together for real. But little do that nigga know we been together. We was just taking a little break. That break ended up being a little longer than what I thought. We was just taking a little break. We been together. We was just taking a break. So, after that, what else happened? After that, we made numerous accounts trying to link up. But it was never really the right time. I was always working, doing some other type of shit. He was always busy too, so it was never really the right fucking time for us to actually link up. But we ended up linking up one time. We ain't really do nothing. But yeah. So we stayed together. And he just, out of nowhere, that nigga just stopped texting me. I'm like, huh? But something had happened, and I didn't know that something had happened, so. But before any of that happened, he could have still texted me. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. So it's like months and fucking Sundays. Like that nigga done finally looked on there and seen that I'm fucking texting him. And he was like, oh damn, I feel bad. Yeah, you should feel bad. But you know I'm not gonna hold you accountable for that. Feel me? I'm just a nice ass person. I'm not gonna hold it over your head. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that happened. And we ended up talking more and everything else. And this nigga just got busy as ever. Like, maybe like for like a couple of weeks, we were just texting back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? I was loving the attention that I was getting, but this shit, everything always comes to a fucking end. So I gotta fix the camera a little bit more. Look at little ass kid. I'm not a little ass kid, for mind your business. But anyways, yeah, we end up texting. Then like a few weeks later, that shit. And like me, I'm not finna take no. I done changed over them years. Like everybody do. You feel me? Don't nobody just stay the same person. Folks really change for the better, either for the worse. And I changed for the better because I'm not finna sit up there and deal with your bullshit no more. You feel me? So like we getting in arguments constantly. I'm mad as hell. Like nigga, why you not fucking texting me back? The fuck? Told him I'm punch shot at him. But I'm really not. Like I really care about that dude. So let's skip to now. Maybe like a week back. We all here arguing and shit. I'm mad as hell. Cause I'm in a position, I ain't had my shit for like 14 days, 15 days. I ain't had my shit for 15 days. And I get my phone back. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, call folks, text folks. I already told the folks that I was gonna tell I had my shit. So I'm over here trying to like get in contact with you because I got my shit back. You feel me? You're not answering, you're not texting back. I don't give no fuck. You ain't that busy enough not to fucking text me back. No, you're not. So you had that little argument. I was so mad. But we didn't break up after that argument. We had an argument. I was pissed off for some reason. Cause he ain't texting or something like that. Nigga, text that the fuck. I done told you why I'm mad. All that shit, I'm not finna keep repeating myself. You gotta do better. Cause I was busy as hell and I still managed to text somebody. Like, come on now. When you taking this shit, you could have stayed up there and texted me. You finna lay your head down. Oh, good night, babe. Come on now. It's not that fucking hard. Good as fuck. Flat ass sandwich. I don't have McDonald's in a minute. That shit busting. I'm gonna talk to y'all before I get into eating that because I ain't gonna be able to pay attention. So we ended up having another argument, and I said good morning first. He said he was gonna end up texting me. So I was waiting on that text, but when I realized he wasn't gonna text, I just went on and said good morning. And I think it was either that same day or the next day. I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, damn. Like, is this just one-sided? Like, what the fuck going on? So I had to try to see if I could test him and see if he was actually going. That test failed. It was like a little jokey joke, a little prank. But I was actually trying to be like, I was gonna get like a serious outcome at the end of it. And he failed. He didn't get no fuck. But yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. And we ended up breaking up. But me, he gonna block me. Cause I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with that dude. I told him he ain't going no fucking where. I told him he wasn't going no fucking where. He wanted to sit up there like he going somewhere. Nigga, you're not going nowhere. You're fucking trapped. The moment you walked in that door, you was fucking trapped. The moment you looked at me was the moment that you knew you was mine forever. Period. That nigga was trapped the moment he walked in my fucking door. He was trapped when he agreed fucking talk to me. You was trapped. You was trapped on that first kiss. Like, I still remember it. On the first everything, you was trapped. On everything, you was trapped. I've been trapped before you even knew it. But yeah. So he blocked me on there. But yeah, that's how we ended up breaking up. Like that's really the whole timeline. Unless I'm gonna be going, well, unless I'm gonna go into detail. But like, that's really the timeline. We met till like, and I'm 17, gonna be 18. We gotta figure something out because we can't just keep going back and forth. What am I saying? Ain't no going back and forth. He mine forever. But bye y'all. So